Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play LOTRO with me, Balthelion, and also Hanafuda.
Hello, and it's the new year.
It is the new year, so we did hope to finish these before the new year, although some of the previous session has gone out in the new year as well. That didn't sadly come to pass. But we've got a little bit more to do in Forochel. We have a bit of questing to finish off around Suri-Kyla, and then we're going to head off to the final camp, Kuruliri. Which is on the western side of the ice bay, so we might have to cheat ourselves over there. I don't know why I'm killing this guy. I don't have to kill him.
We just couldn't face doing this final bit of running all the way back down to the bloody Iron Bridge again.
Yeah, there's been a lot of back and forth between Suri-Kyla and the Angmarim camp, which we had to do again.
Obviously Christmas gets in the way of things.
And Christmas gets in the way.
It's a bit hard for us to sit down and record.
Yeah, it's always a question of finding time in our calendars where we can both sit down and knock out a couple hours. But yeah, this should be the last session for Forochel. Probably only be a couple of episodes actually. I think in this, probably only be one.
Shouldn't be too much, hopefully. Yeah.
It's probably only about another episode, probably dealing with the Suri-Kyla quests. Maybe one episode on the other side, maybe a third episode. We'll see. Depends how slow we are.
I'm saying that you say it's a pain getting just the two of us to sit down and record. What it'll be like if we do get
get some extra people
to come and join us from to do one of the regions as you've seen him in other videos.
Yeah.
But
we just have to do bigger sessions.
Yeah.
Right, so where are we going now? We're heading eastwards again. There's a couple of bits and pieces. I think one of the things is at the beacon, something near the beacon.
Again.
The Angmarim camp.
Again.
And the Angmarim camp.
Again.
Yeah. Your favourite word.
It's this just bit of Forochel is just a like it's just the same route. It's just like rehash it, rework it so it's like the newer reworked region. So give me all the quests at that camp like all together.
Yeah, I mean that is kind of like the reason why people tend to hate Forochel, because they don't like riding around a lot in the snow. Because obviously with the ice bay in the middle of the map, it means it's a very long way to ride around the edges. Given that the ice will kill you.
It's massive as well.
It is pretty massive. I mean, obviously all the maps fit on one screen anyway, but it's a bigger map than a lot of its contemporaries. We're searching the crates. I think it's literally the crates at the beacon.
It's under the crate, yeah.
Bit of a tactical stroll around here then. Should be able to sneak through. There's the beacon. Could have sworn at some point we did rifle through some of these crates.
Yeah, we were looking for supplies, weren't we?
But now we need to come back to the broke. Yeah, so we looked at the 3 crates that were intact. Couldn't be asked at looking at the other one. Caucus Kaju. It's like probably Finnish for filthy boar or something.
Well, he's a dead filthy boar now.
Unless you're going to crack out the wiki and work out what it was.
I want to get this place just done.
Oh dear.
We've already had one episode on speaking the Thoth.
Yeah, where you spent most of the episode tabbed out on the wiki. What's down here? Winter cleansing. Kilmasari.
The other of
the bear.
Yeah.
So we did also have a fishing quest down here, but given that I'm not sure if this character has learnt fishing, and I can't be asked spending a whole episode.
I hadn't.
Yeah, I can't be asked spending a whole episode. I'm getting lost.
Get horse and track for us.
Yeah, I think it's upstairs on the cliff.
Yeah.
Passage to nature. Yeah. So yeah, I can't be asked spending a whole episode trying to catch 10 fish, because there it is. It will literally be a pain in the arse.
On the cliff.
No, to fish. You know, it's like
No, the bear.
The bear's on the cliff. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a bear den up there somewhere, around the back of the beacon. But yeah, you normally spend you cast 10 fishing rods, and then you get like 8 chairs, a piece of weed, not even the kind you can smoke.
Get the boot.
And a rusty boot, a worn leather boot. Makes more sense. Where are you going?
Past you.
I'm just killing some bears because, reasons. I'm cold and I need their fur. That's a good enough reason. Even though an elf probably wouldn't do that.
Well, I think something happened here. I'm not quite sure what, but yeah, shit happened.
And what you done?
That's what I found.
Dead people.
Yep. I see dead people.
I see dead bits of probably mammoth.
Yeah. Come up this way.
Kilmasari. Where are you going?
I'm just up here at this like strange, like like the Game of Thrones where the horses are all in like that the spiral pattern. Someone's arranged these.
Hello.
Nice.
There's like three Angmarim and 2 skeletons that are slightly more decomposed.
And then there's the mammoth randomly.
So they've been ganked by skeletal wights like Bran in season 4. Alright. Kill the wench. I assume it's a female.
I don't know. Be nice. I have to run up to it and then you still aggro it.
Well, I'm being honourable. I'm like shitting on it and stopping you from taking damage, given that you're a tank. But whatever. It is dead.
It's almost as bad as people using knockback in guild walls.
Yeah. Well, at least hunters in LOTRO aren't that annoying. Right, so that's these 2 done.
Down to the Iron Bridge then.
Well, I was going to remove them from my quest tracker, but I'm probably going to hand him in before we go do the other 2 anyway, so might leave them on.
The other 2 are on the other side of the bay, yeah.
Yeah, so Jewel of Ice and a Chill Wind, is it? Yeah, it will be, yeah.
The Ransom of Angmar search for the Jewel of Ice and a Chill Wind defeat some Angmarian dude.
Yeah, so they're going to be... One of them is just, shit on things in the Angmarim camp, and the other one is like right at the back of the Angmarim camp, so... But yeah.
you realise the Ransom of Angmar is totally going to have a follow-up where you have to go and get the Jewel of Ice.
Look, shut up, alright?
First you must prove it exists, then you must go get it!
And then you must fail at getting it and come back again, stronger and more powerful than anyone can possibly imagine. Right, evidence of Jewel of Ice. I think we literally just have to kill stuff, don't we? And they drop something?
Yeah, but we need to kill the boss mobs.
I know the boss mobs further. But this man has offended me.
You sure it's not? You sure it's a man, not a woman?
I don't know.
Yeah, since you had problems telling last time.
But look, they covered up their cleavage, so it's hard to tell. Given that that's generally how most stuff makes itself known. I mean, LOTRO's not too bad actually. Like LOTRO's cosmetics on females, or at least like character cosmetics, are generally a bit more reserved rather than here's my tits, like other MMOs.
Maybe one in particular.
All of them. Let's not even get started on the Eastern Japanese MMOs, because Jesus Christ, it's just like a bit of duct tape over the boobs.
Yeah, you're talking about things like Terra. I'm saying that I am interested to play Blade and Soul when it finally gets its European release.
You like anything with a Japanese sticker on it?
Yeah, true. For Christmas, I got a set of Hanafuda cards. They're koi. Not only that, official Nintendo Hanafuda cards.
Yeah, that vaguely rings a bell, but I can't think what it is.
Japanese playing cards, essentially, because Western playing cards are for filthy foreigners.
Filthy foreigners.
Well, I think there's probably the Portuguese that brought over the standard Western card deck that you expect of the 4 suits, 52 cards, yeah. But then Japan went through its whole isolation thing of don't let the barbarian Westerners in, and it was so that Western playing cards were encouraging gambling and that, which they didn't think was a particularly good trait for people to be adopting in Japan at the time. So they outlawed card games and Western cards and gambling and that nonsense. So instead, the after some bright spark came up with the idea of essentially creating a Japanese specific deck, which is 48 cards, and they're more like a tile as opposed to like a true card. Yeah.
Mahjong.
Not quite. Mahjong tiles are like very small. Yeah. These are kind of like maybe half the size of a playing card. Yeah. Similar type thing. And they're based off, instead of like 4 suits, it's based off like months of the years, and you essentially like have to play like a strange game of like matching in order to like create like a hand or like a suit or like like a playable hand that you would in like say something like Rummy or whatever. Yeah. But they're all quite cool because they're all obviously, like, as you say, I'm a bit of a Japanophile on the quiet, or not even on the quiet these days.
Yeah.
And they've obviously got the very traditional Japanese artwork on the tiles, yeah.
Okay, I got the orders concerning the Jewel of Ice there, did you?
I discovered the Iron Span.
Right. Yep, discovered the Iron Span as well.
I haven't.
So, a captain dropped the Jewel of Ice page. I also got a class page somewhere in there as well.
Over here. He's the NPC.
Yeah.
Not the NPC, the boss.
I may have something pathing into me from the right hand side in a second.
Yeah. Also,
Yep.
this...
Oh, shit. Shit!
Well, you said something, but...
well, it was close enough that when he triggered, he brought his mates. It's fine anyway. I've got, panic buttons. Providing I don't get stunned before I press the panic button, and I realise I work out what the panic button is before
it's
I die.
Fine, I've just force taunted them all anyway.
He force taunted one of them. There's a slight difference. I'll press anyway. Fuck it.
AoE force taunt.
Let loose my Wookiee roar. Stun them. Give myself a nice green bubble.
Challenge is a 10 target AoE ball.
Well, 2 of them were still shooting me, so
Well, it's not my fault.
the skill missed or something, or was resisted. Right.
We can't get the what you call it here, can we?
The what?
The in their absence pillar.
No. Well, I might be mistaken. I think there might be a level requirement on it.
Yeah, I can't remember if there is.
Have a rummage.
Well, there's Roybeard up there.
Roybeard.
We are strangely going to have to come back and kill.
Yeah. I think this is normally the place where I give up, because I can't really remember killing him anytime. I don't really know what I'm doing or where I'm going, but let's have a rummage.
I just know that there's one of the... Hey, he's off the horse. I know there's one there in their absence, totems up here, isn't there? Like the pillars.
Some up here. I'm not sure if it's this far up, though.
I can't remember exactly where it is. It's been a long time since I've, bothered to actually find them.
I'm not even sure if I've ever been up this far, to be honest. I might have to have a little look while we're up here.
Looks like Barlin's camp in Moria, that place no one goes.
They changed that though. That's sad. Like, it's quite an achievement, like, because you had to go around the back way.
You still do?
Yeah, I know you still do, but back in the day, it was a fucking achievement getting around there. The amount of mobs you had to fight through.
Maybe it is. I told you it was right at the end.
Oh, it is right at the end. Okay.
Yeah, right at the end.
Can you use it?
Yes. If I wasn't getting interrupted by Mariam.
Right. Well, this is a bit spoilers for much later, like level 65.
I just remember because when I do Everswim, because I do start it right from the beginning and do the North Cotton Farm in Oak Barton Quest, yeah?
Yeah, so you grab that one.
So I grabbed that one whilst I'm down there, yeah. So what these actually are is something that was added much later than the content we're currently doing. And what these are is they were added for an update that introduced the cluster of instances called In Their Absence. And these mysterious relics kind of showed up just before then as a kind of like foreboding of like something going to be happening. And each region that's got one of these in got like a quest instance in its region. So for this one being in Forochel, we ended up getting the Sari-Surma one, which is quite a fun instance. I did like Sari-Surma back in the day.
I'm porting, so be ready.
Ready.
Save us some time running back.
The other ones were in their absence. You had Forochel had Suri-Kyla. Trollshaw's got the Lost Temple, which was a pain. The North Downs got Stoneheight, which was weird because literally a city suddenly popped up in the middle of the North Downs where there was absolutely nothing before then. And even Dim at the North Cotton Farm got North Cotton Farm because before that didn't exist. Did you do NCF when you did the Even Dim run?
Not picking up the stone, if that's what you mean.
No, but
I didn't do that area. No.
No, you didn't.
I tend to skip that because I generally come into Evendim higher than that. So yeah, I normally come in from the North Downs.
Yeah. I just didn't know if you'd backtrack that way so your viewers had saw it or not.
Nah, I did mention it at the time, but I just never see the point. I mean, if you're someone that doesn't have, well, I'll say if you're someone that doesn't have the quest packs, and at the end of the day, you've got the 3 regions, which I did anyway, and I still come in there ridiculously high leveled. Evendim obviously is a premium pack that you have to buy, but you might want to milk it for all it's worth. But given that
I think it's certainly worth it, but yeah.
I tend not to, because one, I come in with enough experience anyway, so I don't feel I'm missing out on that. And then 2, you get so much reputation from Evendim itself. It's not like you need to do all the quests to get the rep, like some regions.
The old Barton ones give you Shire rep anyway.
Okay, well, Shire rep might have its uses. Then Gift of Athens, yeah. But
well, my way is always Bree to 20, Lowlands to like 30, 31. Just clearing out them, and then it's kind of like I just go and do pretty much all of Even Dim, and I come out 41, 42. Whereas I know you tend to do the North Downs, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I stopped doing the North Downs as a region a little while back.
Okay,
I don't know why, because I still enjoy it as a region, but I think when I was just leveling for efficiency.
Yeah. I'm hiding in Empty Larder, which is at a Larvae at the fishing camp, so I'm going to cheese my way there because I'm not riding down to that. And then also we've got another one at Pinty Peldot we need to hand in, both of us.
I'm heading down to Pinty Peldot now.
So I'm cheese my way down there.
And by heading down, I mean I'm about to hit a coin.
Yeah, Mithril coin!
I just remembered that it's not a quick travel,
no,
is it?
It's a slow horse.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to get the Jewel of Ice. We have... Oh, okay.
Yep.
How did I get that?
Get what?
God damn it. No, Empty Larder must have been a quest to pick up in Suri-Kyla, which vectors you to that guy to do the fishing quest, which I cancelled, but then must have picked up when I was just in Suri-Kyla, so I was like, hang on a minute. God damn it. Oh, that's wasted me a Mithril coin. Okay, so Jewel of Ice, we need to collect it. Do you want to do that, or do you want to skip that?
I'll do it. But I am just going to take a casual horse up towards Suri-Kyla and get off when I need to, rather because it's quicker than...
It probably isn't quicker than mine.
But it might not be quicker than yours, it's quicker than mine.
But whatever, I'll get a lazy horse as well.
Wouldn't you just love your war horse right now? Warsteed and just rip it
up. Oh, Warsteeds. Simultaneously, both love and hate, but we have some time before we get there.
Sorry guys, 2017. to be confirmed.
Probably no joke, because the way things are going, right? Once Forochel was done, we'll probably have a couple of weeks break, and then we're going to start the next region. So that'll be the Misty Mountains, which again is another kind of 40 to 50-ish kind of region. So I'll be leveling up my captain for that, or my second captain.
45, 40 to 45.
I tend to go there 40. I mean, you can go there 40-ish.
Well, I would say 38, 39 there. And
I don't think they are. I think the mobs are level 42-ish.
But even Goblin Town only maxes
Goblin Town's only about 48, so
47,
yeah.
48, yeah.
But of the 3 40 to 50-ish regions, Misty Mountains is easily the weakest in terms of number of quests and experience available.
Yeah, if you're a free-to-play one, you can pretty much skip it without any real...
No, because you'd only need either Forochel or Angmar to get by as a minimum. Everything else is kind of surplus.
Or Regian. The only thing you would miss out on is the Heligrod bird.
That's true. That's interesting. Although I miss the days when it is one big raid. I don't really enjoy it as much.
Too long, though, really. It was too...
It weren't too bad, but any raid that they kind of take and then split apart into wings just doesn't feel as good as when it is one proper raid.
I agree with that, but then you look at some of the older instances. You've got Fornost, try and do Fornos in one run, and because it was an instance it didn't even have locks, yeah?
Yeah,
That was an
Fornos is a bit of a
nightmare.
pain. So that's probably the one thing that has been improved by breaking it into wings, but a lot of the other stuff
agree,
I tend to
If you brought
resent.
like Uragath or Khan Doom into Wings, it would be a shame.
Yeah, I hope they don't do that. I think they've kind of learnt that they don't want to convert the Rift Raid because they've admitted that the player base has such strong attachment to that particular raid, like the original level 50 endgame raid.
Oh look, we're back at the square.
That yeah, they wouldn't want to dick about with that because it would piss everyone off.
The bigger problem is that the Rift uses old mechanics which are essentially like
no longer
broken these
used.
days.
Yeah.
So in order to like either scale the Rift as people have kind of wanted before, or to like adjust it into a like breaking it down into like wings or smaller instances almost, they'd have to fix, rescale and rejiggle all those mechanics, and like they just can't be asked.
No.